No, it's not clickbait. My name's Andrew Mclean. I'm a wedding, portrait and fashion photographer from Sheffield, and today I'm going to be telling you how you can earn an extra £10,000 a year as a photographer working just one day a week. So, to explain and show you how to do this, I'm going to take you along with me to one of my portfolio days in Manchester. This is where I'll shoot 4 or 5 models that have just been signed to an agency to create their portfolio or update portfolios of models that are already with an agency. So, I'll see you in Manchester. So, in Manchester now, I'm just about to meet the first model. I'll get as much behind the scenes footage as I can, so let's see what we can create. When it comes to like movement. So, back home now, really successful shoot, really happy with the content that I got for all 4 guys. Big thank you to Sonny for filming the behind the scenes that you've just watched. And days like today are key to how you earn that extra £10,000. So, let's go through it now. So about 18 months ago, I was introduced to one of the head bookers at one of Manchester's leading modelling agencies. I was introduced by a client of mine who was also on their books, and they were really happy with the stuff that we'd created together. They're also aware of me previously, and they were happy with the work that I'd done for them before, and they also liked my other work that I'd done not for them. This got us talking about how we could work together more moving forwards. Now what I did is I actually offered to work on a trial basis for them for 2 days, shooting their new models that had just signed for them. The reason why I did this was to prove that I wasn't just there trying to get money off of them, that I wanted to build a relationship with them, and that I was willing to sacrifice getting paid work in order to show them what I could do for them and what value I could bring to them. And that's something that every business is always looking for, something or someone that can add value. So after the 2 trial days, that's when we negotiated a price moving forwards for me to shoot their models to either create the portfolio or update the portfolio. And I was happy to offer them a discounted rate, and I was happy to do this for 3 reasons. Firstly, because by shooting 3, 4 or 5 models on the same day, I was able to earn the same as I would for a full portfolio shoot anyway. Secondly, because I knew that I would be getting a steady stream of content from their models that I'd be able to use for my own portfolio and for Instagram and things like that. Normally out of a shoot of 3, 4 or 5 people, at least 1 or 2 of them will end up in my portfolio. And thirdly, because I knew that I'd be building a relationship with a modelling agency, which when you're a fashion photographer is definitely something that you want to do. Now when it came to putting this agreement in place, it really was a win-win for everybody. It was a win for me because I knew I'd be getting regular work. It was a win for the agency because they would be getting consistent content. Try saying that 3 times in a row. But yeah, consistent content for their models. And it was a win for the models because they were getting a professional shoot done at a massively reduced rate. So it really was beneficial for everybody. Now, I'm happy to share with you what I charge for these sessions because this is how we get to that £10,000 figure. So my discounted rate for agency models is £50, and for that £50 they will get a 45-minute to an hour shoot, and they'll normally get 20 to 50 images dependent upon the location, the outfits, etc. Now, I will shoot on average 4 models a day. Sometimes it's 3, sometimes it's 5, but on average it's 4. So that's £200 per day. Now, I'll do this on average once a week. More in the summer, less in the winter, but averaging it out, that's once a week. So that's £200 a week. If you times that by 50, so if you look at 50 weeks, having Christmas and New Year off, 200 times 50 is 10,000. And it really is as simple as that. Working 1 day a week, charging £50 per model, shooting an average of 4 models, that's £10,000 over the year. And this can be done whether you're like myself and I have a 30-hour-a-week job that I also work, along with all my other client work and campaigns and personal projects as well. If you're a full-time photographer already, it's 1 day a week, so you can just add that into your existing work that you're doing. But this really does show that just by doing one thing and building one relationship and getting that constant stream of work, you can earn an extra £10,000 a year working 1 day a week. Now, my advice if you're thinking of giving this a go, and hopefully you are doing, is quite simple. Firstly, make sure that you've built up a solid body of work that you can take to the agency and show them this is what I do, this is the work that I provide, this is where I can add value to your business. Also as well, not necessarily having to do this, but what I do recommend is offering to work for free, whether that's for 1 model, for 1 day, for a week, whatever you feel that is necessary for you to show that you're willing to sacrifice to build that relationship with them. That's what I did, and that's been very beneficial for me over the last 18 months. It shows that you're not just trying to grab money, and it shows that you're actually wanting to invest in a relationship with them. Now, this doesn't just have to be with modelling agencies. It could be drama schools where actors need headshots. It could be absolutely anything. Even if it was corporate, it could be a corporate business where they need headshots, anything like that at all. The same rules apply. If you build that relationship, if it's something where there is a constant stream of work, by building that relationship up and developing that, over time, that's going to reap the rewards for you. Now, let me know in the comments if you do plan on doing this. I'd be interested to find out if you've had similar success with anything before, anything similar. Like this video if you have done. Please consider subscribing if you've enjoyed this video. It really does make a massive difference. And I am making sure that I get weekly content out this year. In just 2 days, I go to New York, so there's going to be a lot of content coming from there. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.